to continue work on this stone. Now I've got the blinds open. Hopefully the natural sunlight isn't too distracting. It worked okay on our live this afternoon for Patreon, but it was a lot cloudier. So let me know if it is too difficult to see. But hi, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming and hanging out tonight. All right. I wonder where. There they are. Hi, Cara. Hi, Kim. Hi, Tina. Hi, Debbie. Hello, hello. Good to see ya. I do want to give the heads up that in about an hour, I'm going to need to pause to give Miss Audrey her pill and her inhaler. But otherwise, we are good to go. Hi, Lay. How's it going, you guys? Long time no see. For some of you, anyway. Hey, Gran. How you doing? We're doing good, Kim. Thank you. Miss Audrey's not happy with me because she wants some food right now, but she needs to wait an hour until you have to wait. Just wait. She's not happy. She's standing down by my feet. Hi. You can't have anything yet. Nothing yet. I'll get it for you in a little bit. I just gave you a treat. She's not happy. Barb. But we're doing okay, thanks, Kim. How about you? How are you and Emily doing? Hi, Audrey. Is it this one? Can't remember which one of these blue ones I was using last night. It was not that one. It was this one. I forgot to put the piece of tape over the tip, like Nicole suggested. I think it was Nicole that suggested that. What are you guys up to tonight? Anybody doing any painting? I know, and we're landscape. I did it right. Yay! Hooray! All right, let's keep going with this guy then. Now this teal paint isn't the greatest. It's not drying very nicely for these bigger dots, but it's all right. We'll deal with it. They're a little shriveled. The blue ones are drying quite nicely, but these teal ones look like shriveled little raisins. See how they're all shriveled looking compared to the nice little beaded look of the blue? But that's okay. Let me see. Tired of painting? I imagine you've been doing a lot of it. Emily really checks on you a lot at night? Yeah, I wonder why. Have you ever wanted to, or have you ever gone to a pet psychic? I think it would be neat. See if they could answer questions like that. Excuse me, so sorry. You also just finished painting? Very nice. What were you working on today, Lay? They're cold. They shriveled right up because they're too cold. How you doing, Sarah? Oh, you just posted a picture in the workshop chat? I'm gonna look. My iPad is dead. So I will look shortly. Hi, Audrey, you all right? You okay? I know, you have to wait a little bit. You knew you have to wait. I'm sorry. Go up in the window. Go up in the window for an hour. She is not happy. All right, I'm going to wait for my iPad to charge up, and then I will have a look. Can't wait to see. Like in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. That's so funny, eh? Audrey, what are you doing? She's going to bite me. You're going to bite me soon, aren't you? Listen, I just gave you food. All right, hold on. I'm going to try one more time, guys. Hold on. If not, we'll do her inhaler early. You know what? Let's just do her inhaler early. I'm going to leave you guys here for a minute. I'm going to do her inhaler early, and then we'll move on. Yeah, that's funny, eh? Because Audrey comes and she wakes me up a lot, but I always assume it's because she wants food. I was painting the trinket jar from the guideline. Ow! You little asshole. You little asshole. No. Enough with the biting. Stop being such a bitch. All right. I love her. I'm going to go get her food to do her inhaler and her pills, and I will be right back. Bear with me one second. All right. Bear with me for a minute here, you guys. I'm going to smash up her food, give her her pills, and then we should be able to move on. Hi, you can wait for a minute. You can. I know you can. I know you can. All right, Audrey, pill first. Come here. Yep, right there. Pill first. Ready? Pill first. Girl. Pill number 2. Ready? Pill number 2. Good girl. Inhaler. Good girl. All right, just have to give her her food, you guys, and I'll be right back. Yeah, I know. I have to smush it up first. Because you don't have good enough teeth to eat it, remember? Remember? Her teeth are so messed up that if I don't give her the pate, I accidentally bought her some of the chunks of wet cat food, and she can't eat it very well. So I have to smush it up before she eats it to help her out a little bit. The things we do for our fur babies. Just, I know, I'm coming. I'm coming, just a minute. I'm going as fast as I can. Alright. Alright, Audrey. Here you go. Good girl. Okay, I'm gonna go put her food back in the fridge and I will be back and we can move on with our lives. Okie dokie. We are good now, and the iPad actually should be charged up enough so that I can see Tina's picture. But I'm going to catch up on the comments first. Thanks, guys. That's what she said. Right? She's so funny. I know, she's so bad. Hi, Gabrielle. How you doing? All right, let me pull up my iPad, and we'll see Tina's picture. Tina, can I show it on the live, or would you prefer I keep it private? Just waiting for it to refresh. Ooh, Tina, it's so pretty. Hi, Lorna. It's okay. Look what Tina did. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I love it. It's so pretty. Wow. Well done. Huge round of applause. This is gorgeous. Right, Cara? Isn't it great? I know. Show and tell is awesome. We're going to start doing Zoom calls for some show and tell in Patreon soon, too. That's so, so cool. So which colors did you use, Tina, for your accents? You're welcome. It's gorgeous. That's so pretty. Fairy dust and dew. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's gorgeous. Just love it. Well done. Cool, eh, Sarah? So this is our most recent Patreon workshop piece. Tina chose to do half and half for the designs. I did a solid color. I did 2 shades of green and cactus rose. Everyone just did different colors, and it's really cool to see all the different ones. Barb's painted like 8 of them, or 7 and 8. Yeah, 8 of them. Crazy. Hi, Patty. How you doing? Well done, Tina. Just gorgeous. All right, I'm going to grab. Thought I had another sponge. All right, that's fine. I'll do it right here, and we're going to just zoom in. When you can't make up your mind, split the pattern. Exactly. It's beautiful. You did a great job. Really, really beautiful. All right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start just outlining these spaces and filling them in with tiny dots. done already. I don't even know what the design is. Well, remember, that's because we were already in the middle of a project, right? And we're starting a new one that you'll be able to jump in on with us. Tina, that's just lazy lay, said Barb did like 200 when you could have done 2. Marissa's cat went downhill fast as the Friday morning vet came to the house. Oh, was that today, Patty? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, sending her so much love. So hard. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't think I'm going to like this. No, I don't think I'm going to like this. Scrape. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I think the teal wasn't thick enough. That's why it's kind of deflated, and I think that's bugging me a bit too. How are you doing, Patty? That must have been so hard to watch and to see your daughter. So sad. Yeah, no, this one we started last night. Supposed to be Wednesday, but we didn't think she would. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope she's at peace. Yeah, 22 is incredible, right? You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, I think I am gonna start over. I'm gonna pull all of this off and I'm gonna do this on a different stone, but we are going to go here. Thinking. Thinking. It's hard on me. I mean, losing. Yeah, exactly. Seeing her. That must have been so heartbreaking, Patty. I'm so sorry, but I'm so glad that you were there for her. She's got good parents. Use yellow. Oh, we haven't done anything yellow in a long time. Like sunflower yellow? I was going to keep coning with that new paint, but maybe we just do something different. That's an interesting idea. What if I did the gold? I don't know. All right, let's see. Let me grab some yellows here. Let's do, so we've got sunny day. And let's do, paints are in here so tight I can't grab one. Cadmium yellow. So these are the 2 yellows so far. 1, 2. And what about that yellow? It's kind of a bright yellow, but it's a pearl yellow. That's going to look really similar to the light yellow. So let's add in, how about some saffron yellow? I'm going to add in saffron. Get out. Or, wait a minute, I had, oh no, I would have had to mix that. How about those 3? Yeah, the last one wasn't good. Yeah, how's the grandbaby, Patty? Or, so that's option number 1. Or do we do bright yellow in this green? Could do a couple different shades of this yellow and that green metallic. Oh, Lay's just perfect. The picture I received today was of him being milk drunk. He was out for the afternoon. Oh, you're going this Thursday. That's wonderful. So if we went to a light orange, let's see what I got. Those are cruddy. That one's too bright. What's this one? No, that one's cruddy too. So I could mix an orange with a yellow to butter it up a little bit. This one here. This one's called dark yellow. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. Look at this yellow. If we do that yellow and this kind of buttery yellow, let me see if this one's better. What if we did buttery yellow and this kind of pretty dark yellow? What about those 2? I think I like those 2. What do you guys think? I like that bright green though too. This is much more pastel-y than what we normally do. So what do I throw in here with it? The couple yellows and what? Like a mint green? Like, What about this? Do I throw in like this green? That's pretty, eh? I could throw in a periwinkle, mint or teal. That's pretty too. That's very country looking. Like that. Do you like that green, Patty? What do you think? What do you think of those three? So this one is called Lush Foliage. You like the blue? The periwinkle? The yellow, green, oops, and the blue? All right, so all of those ones. I can do that. That's fun. I'm game. I need to get the Deco Art periwinkle because I don't have it. That bugs me that I don't have it. All right, so I am going to, we're just going to work out of the lids on these ones. So I'm going to give them all a really, really good shake. Make sure they're good to go and get the paint off of my hands. Yeah, okay, all right. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Now, what do we want to do for a design? I want to do something. Oh, I'm really getting paint all over myself here. Let me think. I'm just going to go grab a different... Oh, no, I'm going to just use the paint bottle. So that's right. All right, now this one. Yep, I got to go to Michael's and buy some periwinkle. Ooh, a square design. All right. How about a square design with a paw print in the middle? Oops. Square design's fun. All right, then that means I'm going to need my flexible tape measure. So I'm going to do this part first, and then I will go get that flexible tape measure. Square design. Okay, bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my flexible tape measure. I'll be right back. Well, I do not know where a flexible tape measure is, so we're going to try one other place. There might be one. Let's see. Huh. Another thing that I put away after I cleaned that now I can't find. Oh well. All right. We'll make do. We'll be fine. Huh. Hold on another second. Oh, found one. Oh, and I found the big sponge to put the stone up on top of too. Yay! No, not for a square, I don't. I don't think I do for a square. We'll see. We'll see. Can't even get the damn center over the actual center. How am I going to do this? That's all right. All right. Grab my compass. We'll do some lines and then we can start to paint. But I appreciate the faith in me. It is lush foliage. All right, so let's see. Granted, it's hard being patient, but you have to because they're 3-hour drive away. Yeah. The name of the blue is Lush Foliage. It is a Craft Smart. And then the blue is Light Periwinkle, and it is a Folk Art Matte. The yellow is Daybreak. Is that blurry or is that just me? It's really blurry, isn't it? There we go. So we've got Daybreak, dark yellow, Craft Smart for the 2 yellows. And then for the green and the blue, we have Craft Smart Lush Foliage and Light Periwinkle in Folk Art. There we go. This is such a random prompt, I know, eh? I know it's not easy. Delayed gratification has been awesome as of late for me. I hope it adds to excitement. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, it's kind of full, eh? Kind of fun, I mean. Sorry. Don't know what that word was. Fool, but I didn't mean fool. Full? I don't know. Paint a stone using yellow, green, and blue, a square design, and add a paw print. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. All right, so my square is going to start. This needs to go more over here. That's better. So many of them were so completely off. That one's good. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a little teeny tiny eraser. I'm just going to fix some of this. Well, I've got to do my guidelines anyway, so let's do that. Okay, so our square is going to go from here to here. It's going to go from here to here, and here to here, and here to here. I think it's going to be a little bit lopsided, but I think I'm okay. I've got an idea. Okay. Yep, got an idea. Nope, got it. Lush foliage and light periwinkle. Yellow is daybreak and dark yellow. You got it. You got it, my dear. All right. So we are going to start with... We're going to start with yellow. All right, and I'm going to start with... What size tool am I going to start with? I'm going to start with the micro dotter. We're starting tiny. All right, ready? You would have been done by now. I think this will be a quick one, though. Not as fast as lay. All right. On to the next one. Let's pick on Jamie Knight, but in a good way. It's fine. These are cool ideas. It's fun. All right. Now for the dark yellow. Oh, that's not going to be right. I'm going to stick with the micro dotter one more, because this paint is definitely thicker. No one's, or are you frozen still, Lay? Anybody else frozen? And thank you, Tina. I forgot to read that. Thank you for mentioning the hitting the like button. Thank you for that. I know I'm behind on comments, and I think I missed a bunch. Patty, I wouldn't dare. Nice change from them asking me how smooth my face is. We'll take the heat off Patty for a little while. Well, and it's not like I can be mad because it's true. Right? Like it's all true. Oh, I was gonna do the dark yellow and then the light yellow. Oh well. Those two dots are running together though, so I have to fix them. All right, I am gonna switch it. Hold on. We're gonna come back and do this again, but I'm just gonna switch the colors. So bear with me a sec here. I'm gonna grab the heat gun so we don't have to waste any time. This could be a cool design to do on, oh God, I got the hiccups. A cool design to do on the oblong stone that Patty made me too. All right. Going to grab my heat gun. We'll plug it in, get this dry, and be cooking with the gas again in no time. Heat gun is where? I just want to switch the color order. So I want to do the darkest yellow, then go to the light, then go to the green, and then the blue. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck off. Okay. Oh my God, that's a difficult plug. You had to close and reopen. That's weird. Barb said to put socks on if you're frozen. All right, I'm going to keep reading the comments. I'm going to get the heat gun going. Working fine for you, Cara? Good news. Okay, good. Back, had to close and reopen. I did consider it, Patty. Bring it, like I've got big shoulders. Patty was gonna say we get on that grooming tutorial for us. Live Zooms are coming. Yeah, we're gonna be doing live Zooms. What kind of prep do we need to do for that? Leave Patty alone. Patty's been taking the brunt. It was supposed to deflect off of Patty for a little bit. Let her have it. All right. Ooh, she's stinky. Paint is stinky when it's heated up. All right, let's redraw. Da-na-na-na. I might make it a little bit smaller too, the square to start off with. Because then I can make a smaller space for the paw print. All right, compass, pencil sharpener, that's what I need. First time ever seeing the square. Yeah, it's kind of different, eh? I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do. I feel like if I've seen anybody do it, it was probably like Christina Lee, maybe. But I don't know. What's square? It's bad. It's black. And that's what she said. Patty. Oh, Barb. All right, let's go here. Let's make it a bit smaller. Okay. So now we will go there we go. So we got our square. We'll do our gentle erase again. And this time we're going to start with our dark yellow. Kim will be right back. Okay, sounds good. Husband here, and he said, are they talking to you? I said, yes. They're picking on me. Finished conversation. He said, I'd better get in there and defend myself. We'll leave you alone, Patty. Everybody leave Patty alone. Hello from the overpriced restaurant. Hello. How's the hooker steak? Tell him Home Depot has a flash sale. I'm going to use a very small amount of paint here. It's not doing as well, is it? Shit. Hold, please. Did you get lucky yet? Steffi's having hooker cow for dinner. Because when she mentioned how much the steak costs on the live earlier today, Leigh asked if it came with a hooker. That's why it was so expensive. That was hilarious. $140 steak, yes. So Leigh asked if it came with a hooker. Which was quite brilliant. Right? You okay, Gran? You miss steak? Oh, wait, never mind. You don't miss hooker steak? It's just very expensive. The steak tastes like a shoe. Oh, no. Oh, no. We split the steak and mashed potatoes. Nice. All right, let's go to the yellow now. Heading to Arby's. 2 bites each. Yeah, Gren doesn't want that kind of steak. I miss steak, but not that. Steffi skipped a steak, go straight for dessert. Did you order it well done? And Barb said, Steffi, it's not real roast beef, more like roast beast. Medium rare. All right, now we'll go on to the green. The banter's hilarious, eh, Lorna? Medium rare and it still tastes like shoe leather? That's not good, eh, Tina? I was still mooing. Getting an Arby fries and Coke. Funny, but also a bit grossed out. All right, now we'll go to the blue. We're going to go up a tool size, I think. It is a version of a knitting circle, isn't it? It's like a stitchin' bitch. Yeah, also a bit grossed out, too. No, we're not right, for sure. Going out for dinner number 2. You've done this design in knitting and almost lost an eye. That's not good. So I'm trying to get some more paint into the lid of this one. There we go. Got it. All right, so now we go for the blue. All right. So now what are we going to do? All right. Let's keep going. Yeah, I remember that for sure. For sure, Cara. Easier to fix with painting. Pass me the black. Yeah, it's just one of those things that popped into your memory, eh? So now we go to the light yellow. Jamie did ONZ. What does that mean, Barb? Heard of it but haven't lived it. All right, now for green. Although I was born in 93, somehow I remember it. I've heard, I think they still talk about it lots too. Ontario have milk bag kids unrecognizable as you drank the milk because it just shriveled up. Lay watch the Lost Boys movie. They show one. Yeah. Not your thing. It's a great movie. That's an awesome movie. All right, so now I'm going to go back to the dark yellow. Yeah, that's the vampire one with Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. With the Coreys. Oh, I forgot the green on that one. I'll have to fill in the green swoop there in a minute. Oh, I got to do that now. That's such a good movie. I haven't watched that in forever. Gotta watch that. Gotta watch that. Jamie, don't be mad, but the painting is giving me chicken vibes. Yeah, it does look like chicken feet a little bit. I get that. Yeah, 40 years ago. Yeah, it was an old one. The grandfather from the Gilmore Girls played a bad guy in it. He was good at it too. Yeah, it was scary at the time, I think. Hey, cutie, how you doing? Good to see ya. Kim's back. Wonderful. Not really. All right, now we go to yellow. All right, now we'll go to the green. Yeah, it does. It has a great soundtrack, too. Very, very good point. You come back and Lake calls the painting chicken. Scary was when The Exorcist came out at the theater. Yeah, nope, never do that. Never, ever, ever watching that one. My mom loves horror movies, and that movie scared her. That movie and The Omen. I'm like, well, if it scares my mom, then there's no way in hell I'm watching it. That's crazy. Doing okay? I'm doing good, thank you. Thanks for coming and hanging out tonight. What are you up to this weekend? I was saying in my head, easy, Barb, 4 years ago. You mean 20? No. I didn't realize that it took that long for it to film. That's crazy, eh? I have to go back in with... This is kind of neat, eh? All right, now the blue. 87. No, you're not far off. That's way too longer. Way much longer than... I can't. I don't know what the hell's going on, you guys, but I can't speak tonight. That was way longer than I thought. Or that I'd like to admit that it was. Sky is pink tonight, Cara. That's cool. We have a real cloudy sky here, so I'm not seeing much, unfortunately. It's not a chicken anymore, by the way. The swoops were a bit... Not anymore now. Now it's more psychedelic deep dive. All right, perfect. Saturday Night Fever was 77. Oh, wow. Oh, yuck. think it's kind of looking cool. Because I'm not the glug glug glug. I don't know how to say that. That sounds like glug glug glug. Well, I see a different shape now. I think as she adds him to the piece, I won't see what I see that I can't say. What? Oh, that's cool, Gren. The other blue one is going to get scraped and started over again. It is going to get scraped. The teal paint that I used was kind of shriveling and spreading out when it dried. So I think it'll be better this way. Shit. That's not what I wanted. That's not pointy enough, but we'll deal with it anyway. I'm coming back to the comments, bear with me. That's a turkey sound. I'm not even drinking. Me neither. Oh, Lay, I'm sorry. That one went right over my head. But most things do. All right, now we go for green. And then we start again. Whoop. My brain's going to leak out my ears soon. Apparently, I need to keep things nice and simple, as in 1 + 1 is 2. And that's as hard as it's going today. Gren, we're fortunate as the tall ships always pass us on the St. Lawrence River. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's cool, Patty. Lake Superior always had cool, super cool big ships. That'd be so neat to see. You like it, Patty? It's neat, eh? This is fun. All right, let's try again then. So we are going to start with our dark yellow. Oh, I dumped my garbage can upside down. How did I not notice that when it fell? Damn it. How'd you get over there? I don't even know how it got that far over. All right, let's jump in here. Yes, maybe it just wasn't translated from into Canadian turkey language. Yeah, they are. They're really cool. Do you get to go actually in any of them, Gren? Netherlandian language speaking turkeys. Barb. I love that. I couldn't say the Netherlandian part when I passed it first there. Yeah, that's awesome. Obviously, don't speak Canadish turkey. Canadish. Yeah, Patty makes such pretty stones, eh? Yeah, Google Translate it. Steffi asks, Lorna, are you good? Grant is Erie, Pennsylvania. We can reach we can reach each other during the apocalypse. Just a hop, skip, and a jump. Add the B in there. There you go. That's perfect. Now it's Canadian. Now that's a Canadian turkey. It's turning around again, though. It's now perfectly in those guidelines. But you know what? I've got an idea. We're just going to keep going for a little bit. Yeah, we're just going to keep going at all. Now we need light yellow. Yes, much better. Pay to play, but seeing them come through our channel is cool. Oh, that's cool. That's cool though if you have the opportunity if you wanted to. Look more like old man bits on the beach. Barb. Excellent question, Patty. Okay, hold on. This paint is quite gloppy, so I'm just gonna add some matte medium. I'm not gonna stir with that one. We're gonna stir with this one. The yellow was a little gloppy, so I'm just adding some matte medium to it to thin it down just a tiny bit. See if it'll mix itself up a little bit better. I think that's a little better. All right. Yellow. Arby's is excellent. Is it hitting the spot there, Steffi? Barb, Patty, Patty, Patty. No, are you okay, Lorna? Steffi asks, why no? Yes, you can claim it, Patty. Absolutely. Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can. I feel like we'll have to wait until it's done to see what color paw print to do in the middle, but I'm thinking the periwinkle or the green. But I think we have to wait and see what it looks like when it's all done. What do you think, Patty? Think that's a plan? Jamie the Fields, potato cakes. The fried potato cakes are chef's kiss. They do sound amazing. I was gonna say the kind of cakes that are in a field, I thought those were pies. I didn't think the stuff in the field was cake. Sounds good. Nothing anybody can do. I'm sorry, Lorna. Yep, exactly, Steffi. Steffi said, no, we can send you love and listen. Paw print in blue. Okie dokie. You got it. Oh. All right, just had to stretch there for a sec. All right, and I'm going to increase my tool size a bit here. Actually, that's a lie. I don't think I'm going to need to. There we go. Mm-hmm. Excellent. All right, now we go for the blue. Cher's here, working, so lurking. Controlled myself from crossing the building so many times. But man, it's got me. Figured either Steffi, Barb, or Patty. It's good to see you. Cow patties, right? No pun, eh, Tina? Tina patties. I am dangerously low on this periwinkle. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of medium to this one too. Just see what that does for us. See if it helps out at all. It might. Okie dokie. Now, let's try this again. Okay. This is kind of cool. I'm so glad you like it, Patty. All right. So now we're going to do the corners again. Yes, any symmetry seekers from Patreon who happen to be here, make sure you go and check out the most recent post before the link for the live and vote for what we're going to do in the next workshop. All right. Let me just scroll back, sorry. I wish I could sit with you, have to just done building. I'm so sorry. I'll still be lurking, sounds good. Happy to keep you company. Yeah, Steffi says, Sherry, you missed so much about hooker cows. We had so many, they're called cow dung cow patties. Yeah. I feel like we might have, that's what we did too. Hook cows. Barb says, Sherry, you need a bathroom break. Lay said, I think it should just become the new phrase for when something is very expensive. Does it come with a hooker? I think that's a great idea. That should just be the new common response for that sort of stuff. Cow pies for Barb. Very elaborate cows. Very, very elaborate cows steaks per lay. Gren screams. She loves it. Is it served in Jesus' shoe? Is a good one too. That's a really good one. Oh, Lorna says, I don't want to talk depressing stuff and bring everyone down. My daughters don't want to. They're wonderful girls, though. It's so hard, Lorna. We're here to listen. Can't say that we can fix anything. But we can try to listen. All right. Steffi says I'm going to finish my Patreon this evening. It was really fun. I'm so glad you liked it. I really liked it too. It was a really fun one. Definitely one I want to do again. Patty says, Tina, for shits and giggles, the farm kids would tie a rope around the cow's neck and the kids would go be on skis, and the whole point was see who could ski around the cow's tongue. Oh my god. A totally different crowd for each, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Steffi. Lorna, you can be real here. I'm just catching up here. Yeah, go from crazy to sad and back again. Exactly. She had the vet come to the house today and put her down. It was very peaceful. She must be certain so much. Yes, we send her 1,000 hugs. It's so hard. All right, and now we go back in the other direction. Starting with the dark orange. Here we go. Lorna says, I'm taking my nighttime meds. I will be better in a while. I just locked this oxygen cord. It must be really frustrating, Lorna. Steffi said, Patty, it's the final act of love to do that, though. Yeah, it's so painful, isn't it? And Steffi asked, Lorna, are you on oxygen all day or just some of the day? I keep that going. Hold on. Ooh, I knocked over a bottle of paint and thought it was going to dump all over. Ooh, that was a narrow miss. Almost. All right, now we go to our light yellow. How we doing? Everyone doing all right? No, I didn't write this one down, but we'll play around with it some more because I'd like to actually draw it out on some guidelines too. Oh, thanks for sending that love out to everybody, Gren. We'll definitely do it again, Steffi, for sure. I feel like this is how sound looks. Yeah, it does feel like that, doesn't it? It's definitely got a vibrational feel to it. All right, now we go to the green. All right, so now we go to the blue, and I need to find, I think, a slightly larger tool maybe? Let's see. And back to you, Grand the Love, back to you. Who knew there were wonderful in this world like you guys? We're pretty lucky, aren't we, Lorna? All the time, which can only go on so long. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please call the piece vibrating fits the other talk. Perfect. Patty, this piece, vibrator, is all yours. After being in this group, you don't ever want to hang around negative people again. No kidding, right? All right. This is looking really neat. Batteries not included. Oh, no. Evening is always the worst. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so glad that we're here to hang out with you then. That's good news. All right, now we're going to do our swoops. Let's switch tools for the yellow. Lorna, scientifically, almost all conditions worsen at night. No, isn't that interesting, Steffi? I didn't know that. You know, it comes with USB charge now. Solar powered even. What? Oh, an ice cream bar is the best medicine of all. Oh, that got Patty thinking. Legs to the sky and charge. Jesus, like, oh God, can't unsee it now. Yep, that's it. Yep, there's nothing as good as ice cream. All right. We're getting there. We are getting there, you guys. All right, now we need the lighter yellow. I know, and you're not the one reading them out loud. I'm going to stop reading them out loud really, really soon. Yeah, you know what I'll find. And I keep reading them out loud. I have no idea. Lay, this came from Lay. Lay said do a square. I hope you remember this conversation every time you see the stone. Patty. Yeah, the replays will be great forever. Lay leaving her comments is like leaving toddlers alone with a room full of beer. Hey, Christine, how you doing, lovely? How did we get so lucky to see you twice this week? How are you? No, there isn't. I'll hear you laugh anyway, knowing you read my comment. Yep, you'll know. Pearl said, see you next Tuesday, word out loud once, did she? Sometimes they slip out. This is neat, eh? This is fun. Another one that you could totally do with cones too. It would probably be just as fast, if not faster. And then we will do the paw print in the center. Running out of places to put my hand though. So let's do the paw print now while we let some of that dry a little bit. Can't read troll words always. Just lucky guess. I love it when we're lucky like that. That's wonderful. Steffi had to Google that. This design would be faster with cones. Also more difficult. Harder to keep it straight, you think? What are all these crazy people doing out there? It's Saturday night, but come on. Disappointing we didn't have a nice sunset tonight. Oh, thank you, Cara. All right, let's do the paw print then. What are you up to this weekend, Christine? Did I just hear Audrey meow? Oops. What do you think, Patty? I'll keep going over the sides as it dries and do the last couple of rows. This was fun. This was really, really fun. I can totally see doing something like this again, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Was it your birthday, Christine? No, more difficult to walk the dots. Ah, right. Yeah, because the tool does it automatically when you're walking the dots with with a cone, you have to rely on your hands to cooperate, right? Good point. Yeah, it looks good, eh, Lorna? Thank you. Did I smudge it a little in the last row of yellow dots? Oh, I did right there. Look at that. Yep. I can fix that, though. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. All right, where is my gesso? Oh, there it is. I know, eh? Like super eagle eye catch. Oh. Audrey hair. I'll make sure there's an Audrey hair on the bottom where I sign it. All right, when that dries, I will add in more. And then, yeah, I'll do the last 2 rows of the walking dots and the last little bits of swoops, and then I think we should be good. What do you think? Don't you know it? Friends Little Guy 7. Oh, that's fun. Now painting. Tomorrow, popcorn for a friend's shindig at soap making. The more painting... Then more painting if I have the energy. That sounds really, really busy. Yeah, exactly, Tina. Really busy weekend. Yeah, I think I really am going to do that. I'm going to start grabbing an Audrey hair, and then wherever I sign it, like right above or like underlining my signature, I'm going to varnish in and strategically put in a piece of Audrey hair in there. I think that'd be kind of cool. Jamie, you know what's really hard for me? The liner really long ones, and being able to turn my hand toboggan style on both sides. Are you talking with a liner brush? Because what I'll do is let me grab a spot to swatch. I'm going to put the stone aside for now. I will finish it off, and I will definitely post a picture of it. And Patty, I will get it varnished and ready to go for you. Is that what you mean, lovely? With a liner brush? I'm shaking out some of the green paint so we can look at that. If you guys have enjoyed the live, would you consider doing me a huge favor on your way out later tonight as we're closing down, or any time now? If you liked the live, it would be great if you could give a thumbs up. You have to minimize the chat, and then up in the top left-hand corner where my channel name is, you should see a thumbs up icon there. It would be awesome. And Steffi, let me know. Let me know if that's what you mean. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that very much. Yes, for sure. We definitely need to meet up when Steffi comes too. And yeah, we'll definitely chat soon about meeting up. That would be wonderful, Patty. I would love that. Love, love, love that. Steffi, are you still there? Okay, I'm going to go on with what I think you mean. So when we're using a longer liner brush, the tip of your brush, imagine that you are pulling a kid behind you in a toboggan, right? It's going to move differently than the person, right? The person's walking along, the kid in the toboggan can be over here as you go to turn, right? So what you want to do is let your brush tap down onto the surface and then just start to move the brush left and right. See what happens if you move it fast, right? That's not gonna work, or on too sharp of an angle. Whereas if you hold it like this and come out and around slowly, wait for it to catch up, start to turn it ahead of time. And be a little bit slower about it. Answer my question, Steffi. Thank you. So the hard part then is going to be if I wanted to take this and then replicate it on the other side, right? So the question is about your question. Are you talking about using a liner brush? Am I doing the right thing for explaining? Because I'm assuming you mean like if I take this, then how do I create this and on the opposite side? Like if I do this, right? Then on this side, I have to do it this way. Okay. So, first thing to do is to really take your time. Okay, so if I'm going to start here, I'm going to come into the center, I'm going to go out, and then I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to go out like that, right? So now to match it, what I want to do is I almost talk myself through it in my mind, right? I'm like, okay, so I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to come into this center one. Now, before I get here, if I wait and keep painting here and then don't turn, it's going to be a little different. So you want to, I think you almost need to sit there and just play with the brush a little bit. See what it's like when you just move it, when you're not moving your hand to like right with the brush, right? You're guiding the brush, like come around this corner and now come around this corner and now come around this corner, right? So getting it symmetrical isn't always going to happen. It doesn't happen for me with walking dots. It doesn't happen to me with regular brush strokes. It doesn't happen to me with these brush strokes. I find that it really is about that's one of the reasons why, you know how I do like all of one side first, right? Like I'll go and I'll do all of this side of the brush stroke first, and then I'll pause and I'll come back and then I'll go and do the other side. Because then at least all of these sides are going to be close to the same and all of these sides are going to be close to the same. Hi, Audrey. Right? So I don't worry necessarily about the two of them being the same as much as I worry about them all being the same, and it kind of creates that symmetry anyway. Right? But to get it as close as possible, look for the landmarks, right? And remember that your brush, your hand is going to make it there before the tail of the brush is going to be. Yeah, that's a good point too. Do your bad side first. So if the left way is the worst side, do that, and then you can come in with your good side. And I'm still not making it symmetrical, right? But it's going to be different with everybody. But as far as pulling the tip of that brush like it's a kid on a toboggan or a water skier, right? My hand is moving before the tip of my brush is. Okay? Right? Like, yeah, I do the heart and they're completely different. This is where guidelines are really going to help you. And this is also where drawing it out can help you too. If you can use your guidelines and draw it out and then paint over top of it, that can help a lot as well. It's the wrist motion. So yeah, so instead of, like I said, like instead of holding it like this and trying to write like you would with a pen, right? Try that on a piece of paper. Or on a canvas. You're gonna find that very difficult, right? As opposed to if I turn this way so I've got a space. Whereas if I'm guiding the tip of the brush, right? So I'm guiding the tip of the brush up, as opposed to if I try to write with it, that's what happens, right? So if I was going to say sign my last name, it wouldn't go very well, right? So yeah, I'm more sliding my hand like this. Than I am writing with my hand. I don't know if that helps or not. Yeah? That's where I have a hard time. Didn't have the wrist movement. So yeah, try and avoid painting like it's a pencil. And try and just let it kind of drag behind you. Right? Okay, start up here. And just let it follow behind me. No, this is one of my old brushes. I've got crappy water right now, so I'm not putting Patty's new brushes into this cruddy water. The first few times that I've used them, saving them up. I'm glad that helped though. Yes, and don't breathe. That helps as well. Hold your breath. What else helps? Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but I hope that helped a little bit. Be sure to breathe. Yeah. At least make sure you're breathing enough so that you don't pass out. All right, you guys. Symmetry Seekers, make sure you go and vote for the next workshop. If you are on Patreon in the Symmetry Seekers tier, we have got a new workshop coming up on the weekend that we're going to start a new project. So make sure you get your vote in so you can have your say on what we do next. And I will put up the schedule for next week. I will put it up tomorrow. And my plan is to spend a real decent amount of time painting this week. I want to pad the schedule. So I think this coming Friday night we'll probably do a double header. I don't think I can do it every single week, but sometimes it works out really well to do the 7 to 9 and then the 10 to midnight on TikTok on Friday nights. So we will probably do that again this week. It is over already. I'm sorry, lovely. Here, let me bring the stone back in here. So it's not completely finished, but I think it's pretty cool. This was fun. This one makes me want to try this in other designs too. In other colors, I mean, too. I think it's fun. Thanks, everybody, for coming and hanging out with me. I'm just scrolling back. Kara said, lesson learned. I struggle with getting my dots and lines symmetrical. Yeah, try and let yourself a little off the hook from that. If it's really out of left field, you're going to notice it, and you can always go in and change it up. And if it's just a little minor, you probably won't notice it, because in the overall symmetry in the whole piece, it will look very similar. I'm way behind on comments. I'm so sorry. Good night, Kim. Sending you big hugs and lots of love. Yeah, the amount of paint that's ideal as well. Not overloading the brush with paint, but not using too little as well. Pinching your toes. Good night, everybody. Thanks, Barb. Good night, Cara. Good night, Patty. Good night, Kim. Good night, Lay. Good night, Tina. Good night, Gren. Good night, everybody who's here. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on the replay, thank you for watching all the way through and making it this far. If you have questions, please leave them for me in the comments, and I will see you soon. It always goes by so fast, Christine. Yeah, the doubleheader was fun, eh? Lay said, Christine, I highly recommend the replay. There you go. Hopefully it won't take too long before it's up. Good night, Lorna. Lots of love to you. We're sending you huge hugs, okay? Late as usual, some things don't change after all. We'll keep you soon. Keep you posted and see you again soon, hopefully. Steffi saw cookies called Lorna Doodles and thought of our Lorna. That's so cute. Cher says, everyone have a beautiful tomorrow. Thank you for the giggles. Love you all to kibbles and bits. Love you right back, Cher. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, Gabrielle. Lots of love, you guys. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.